Alrighty guys, we're back with more total drama action. We're on episode 20, get a clue. Get a clue. I mean, that sounds like something Duncan would say, honestly. I don't know why Duncan. Maybe Courtney might say that too. One of those two. It's Duncan or Courtney. That's the kind of episode that I'm feeling right now based on this title. Oh gosh, well, with that being said, I guess I don't really have anything else to add to that, but let's just go ahead and find out what's gonna happen. And let me make sure my volume's good too.
Once upon a time on
yes, Chris, tell me a story.
There was a princess trapped in a tower.
Tell me about this princess.
Courtney got stashed in some tower set for a couple of hours, but still, a bunch of knights went to rescue her. Along the way, some were lost.
Some were lost.
Were crushed, and a prince prevailed. But it was no fairy tale ending for Princess.
Oh yeah, he got pretty messed up.
Prince Justin. Girl just won't stop winning, and so Prince Justin got the boot, and the rest of them lived happily ever after.
And very happily. We all knew that.
Forget happily.
Yeah, that's what I said, Chris.
This time there might even be murder. So keep your eyeballs glued right here.
Oh, you say this time there might be murder?
There might even be murder.
What's wrong with you, Chris?
Right here
There better not be murder. Homicidal episode. What kind of episodes you hosting, Chris? Is this where Chris gets fired? Chris ain't getting fired. He should have been fired though, a long time ago. The things he's done to these poor children. They're not really children. But they're not really adults either, are they? I don't think they are.
Breakfast
They might be adults. I don't know their age, actually.
To make now? Mexican-themed breakfast foods?
Ew! Was that an eggshell?
Chef is the
What?
only cook who makes eggs like peanut butter. Smooth or crunchy style.
That's disgusting.
Maybe Chef finally ran out of stuff to put in the eggs. All he's got left is computer hardware.
There's something on it. Something all challenging.
I mean, like, there's like little swirly hairs right there. Are those even the hairs? I don't know. Every time Chef cooks food, there's always hair somewhere.
Only one way to find
Even
out.
though he doesn't even have much hair. I mean, I don't know how that works.
Sticking in Courtney's PDA. My PDA isn't going anywhere near that goober-coated thing. Hey!
I thought you wanted to win this.
Do what you have to do.
There you go.
I hope you all had a filling breakfast.
Oh wow, he knew that they were gonna utilize her PDA. Oh my gosh, Chris is starting to use that little noggin a little bit.
So delish. I was practically on cloud 9. I could have had a dozen of them. But enough about breakfast. It's time to 86 this combination. Conversation.
So weird. I think maybe Chris needs a vacation.
Yeah, we all could use that.
Relax in a nice, safe, and secure place. Get ready for today's
Never trust Chris. Never. If he says relax in a safe and secure place, you are not secure, you are not safe, and you're not going to be relaxing.
challenge. You're probably wondering what the challenge is. It will remain a mystery.
Like how Chris's little silhouette.
Hopefully you'll clue in and track me down. But in the meantime, I'm gonna crack open a soda and relax.
Oh yeah, you do that, Chris.
Unless there's a
Making me
killer
want a
war,
soda.
I'm not gonna bother finding Chris. I could use a day off from that wiener.
I'm with Duncan. Let Chris wait for us.
Yeah, but maybe if we find Chris, he'll have some kind of surprise. Who doesn't love
Can't be a good
surprises?
surprise.
I think he was giving us hints.
He said he was on Cloud 9. That's like heaven, which means he's not alive anymore.
I like where you were going with that, Lindsay. You were thinking, you started getting the ball rolling, but then you took it a little too literal with the Cloud9 thing. I was gonna say mountain. Maybe there's a mountain, you know, Cloud9, maybe it's something really high up in the sky, but not heaven. maybe she's gonna say that. But come on, Lindsay, you're going so good right there. You had a good train of thought right there.
What do you do with dead people? You bury them. So maybe he's buried underground.
Okay, now that's just that's a big stretch. What Duggan's face is? That's my face right now. You see this? This is my face right now. Why? How do you go from Cloud 9 to underground? I mean, you explained it, but I don't see how you got there.
We should dig and see if we find him.
We could. The only problem is that makes 0 sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking,
No one
Duncan.
listens to me anymore since Courtney got here.
Well, she's gonna be
What's so
right.
weird about Chris being buried alive?
No, Chris would never do that.
Chris said he was feeling safe and secure. Get it? Safe?
Safe? Where Lashana was! Is that where he's at? He's where Lashana is.
Chris said that he was going to crack open a soda.
Crack open a soda. Crack a safe. He is where Lashana got stuck.
He's clearly in the bank vault set from the
Well, my eye is gonna kill me if I don't. My eye. I don't know why. My eye is like. It was not bothering me like literally 10 seconds ago before I started this. Now it wants to bother me. Like, what the heck? Oh my god, my eye. Sorry if I blink a lot. My eye is just gonna be bothering me.
Nice.
Go figure. I've got a brain.
Hey, I was the one who said Chris was giving clues.
You did,
You
sweetie.
did. You got the ball rolling, but then you didn't quite land where you should have landed.
I felt really bad for Lindsay, but that was some pretty good thinking on Courtney's part. Safe and secure? Genius.
That was pretty
What's the
good.
plan, Heistmeister?
Try
Oh
cleaning
no,
up-
this is just initial thoughts right now. If there's a vote right now, it's not looking good for Lindsay. It seems like Lindsay's getting put in the foreshadows in the background.
your ears and listening for a change.
People are changing
Chris said
to Courtney's side
combination
now.
Right after he talked about Cloud 9. And he could have had a dozen breakfast burritos.
9 a dozen?
And
What?
then he said 86.
What kind of memory is this? Oh my god, I wish I had that kind of memory.
Surprise.
Look at him just standing there waiting too. He was waiting for this moment.
I hardly recall having mentioned any sort of prize.
That doesn't even sound like Sherlock at all.
But thanks for releasing me. It was getting stuffy in there.
You're not smoking.
And he's not smoking.
Oh no, of course not.
Ew.
Oh, it's chocolate.
Chewing tobacco.
Wait, what?
Nah, just kidding. It's black licorice.
Ew!
Yeah, you're right. Stuff's
He's like, yeah, you're right. I was like, what? I was thinking chocolate. Why did you get licorice? Look, I love me some Twizzlers. Obviously, that's not real licorice, but that's about as licorice as I'm gonna get. You know, the red Twizzlers, not the black ones.
disgusting. Now it's
The black ones are
time for
disgusting.
Mystery Movie
Real licorice,
Day.
disgusting.
I've got a challenge for each of you. Tonight, you're to meet me at the train station set.
I have a train set in my garage at home. It runs on solar power.
He's so proud.
Fascinating. But first,
Ahead of his
I'll
time,
require
truly.
fingerprints and DNA samples from each competitor.
All you have to do is go to the provincial police headquarters. You can get all my info there.
So, each of the competitors has to gather
sure.
evidence from any one of the other competitors, which means it's in your interest to prevent the other guy from getting your deets. Now go pack an overnight bag and get me my clues.
I am going to get a prize. I promise you that.
I still think I should get credit for coming up with the idea to look for clues.
Ah, if we listened to you, we'd still be digging under the cafeteria with teaspoons.
Not nice.
Look, guys, it doesn't matter in the big picture who did what, as long as we all have fun.
Is that really? Look, she's about to get the conversation that I'm about to tell everybody right now. Is it all about the fun? Or is it about the $1 million? I think the $1 million is why they're all there.
Really respect you. I was only acting like that out of jealousy. I would
What?
sincerely like us to be friends.
No way.
Let me make it
Look
up to
at
you.
this
Can I
fakeness.
treat you to a spa session?
No.
Spas are my very
Come on.
Favorite.
He's about to get duped.
I am good.
never had a manicure done
Is
on the
this
bottom of
what's she
my
doing?
fingers.
Oh, it's
She's doing
all
something
made in
bad.
France.
Ooh, I
Oh
love
my
painters.
gosh. Oh my gosh. What is she doing? I don't understand. Oh, she's getting details about somebody. About Lindsey. Nice try. Harold, it was Harold. Just give him a knuckle sandwich. I see, okay, yeah, that's part of the challenge. I just was not, I wasn't paying attention as I should have. I heard them get the details, but I thought personal information details, not a hair. And the handprint, or a footprint. That was convenient. Oh, well, smart. Courtney kind of played along. Oh well, even the confession room's not safe.
My retainer!
Wow, look at that! Got her! Oh my gosh, Lindsey! She is getting just destroyed over here. Everyone's gonna have her handprint. Everyone's gonna have her hair. They're all gonna have her information.
So I felt a little guilty about taking advantage of Lynn.
Oh my gosh, Harold! I can't believe it. You're a monster. You're an animal. You're going after them in their time of peace. What's supposed to be their time of peace in the confession room. A dinner. Oh no, this is not gonna. Yep. He's taking the hair.
Didn't you already get a set of prints from Lindsey?
Yeah, but it was so much fun. I couldn't help myself.
Wow. They only had like one slice of the dinner.
Where's my prize?
Well, let me go back to show you. Look, only one cut. Who ate that one piece?
So much
And
fun.
the rest of it's
I
just
couldn't
gone.
help.
As little good food as you guys get, I'd be eating that steak, you know? You guys get
My son.
trash food there most of the time. And Lindsey's got nothing, because of course.
So, where's my prize?
Sorry, Courtney, it's not prize time yet.
Make it prize time.
Make it twice
Sorry,
time.
my job here.
Maybe I should get my lawyer.
Jesus, Courtney. Leave Chris. Look, I'm not trying to defend Chris here. Chris is a monster too. But, I mean, Jesus, Courtney. Give the man some time.
To do their job.
You can't just be constantly threatening him with a lawyer every time you don't get your way.
Moving on.
He's having phased this time.
I want a prize. I want a prize.
Oh my gosh, Courtney. You're turning into a crybaby now. Come on now, Courtney.
Already. Here! I was gonna eat
Cheetos?
them on the train, but you're welcome to them if they will shut you up. Can you please get on the train?
Them cheese puffs.
Hey, I haven't even said all aboard yet. All aboard!
Oh gosh, Chris.
Hey, what are you doing?
Regulation to ride the train, ma'am. Welcome aboard the 7:30 to Funville. Let the party.
No way.
There's a
There's
party?
no way they're gonna eat that food. If they get to eat that food and enjoy it, I will be shocked.
And it's for all of us?
No.
Awesomer.
This is great that we all get to
No
share this.
way.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm sticking with my delicious, exclusive, cheese-flavored, cheese-type prize snack.
Owen would be crazy for that.
You win them?
Wow.
Who shut off the lights?
Wow, Courtney.
The hose?
What's going on with
That's
Chris?
better.
Look!
That was definitely planned though.
Dead?
Yep, totally dead.
No, that's not possible.
That's not the
I'm
rule,
gonna
Chris.
give him Prize. Harold, give him CPR.
You picked the right guy. I'm a licensed paramedic.
That is not the rule,
Did you know that
Chris.
CPR is actually a whole series of assessments and interconnections?
Just do it, Harold! He's not breathing!
He doesn't even have his hat on.
Ew. Ew.
Ew.
Still no pulse.
So, what
There's
do
no
we
way
do?
that's Chris. Although he does look pretty messed up.
I failed him!
Oh, the humanity!
Look, there's a trap door right below you.
Ew.
There's literally a trapdoor right below Lindsey.
Would you pull it together, losers? We've got to figure this out.
This reminds me of the time we were on the bus on the way to cheering camp. The head cheerleader, Carmelita Santos, passed right out. I always hated Carmelita because Carmelita thought she was so great. But we had to do something. She was drooling. So me and Bitsy Stephanopoulos ran to the front of the bus. Bitsy's real name is Elizabeth, but everybody calls her Bitsy.
I gotta admit, I was kind of curious to know where Lindsay was going with this.
So Mrs. Whitlock came running back from the rest stop with some full sugar fruit punch. Not the aspartame saccharin stuff. That doesn't work for these types of situations. And she gave it to Carmelita, and we had to get some fruit punch for Chris.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else have any ideas?
What kind of backwards explanation was that?
I can say that an engineer is probably steering this thing and could be counted upon for aid. Duh. Beth, try the phone.
Is that true though?
Hello? Hello? Nobody's answering.
Yeah, surprise, surprise.
We're all gonna die. Is everybody here really that gullible? Yeah.
Courtney-
Chris just happens to croak right here in front of us, and we can't reach anybody. He's probably not even dead.
He's kicking him.
Watched when you guys had to jump out of a plane. You guys
Look,
were in that
it's not real Chris, is it?
Anyone remember that there
He hasn't
was
moved.
no plane? Oh, she's right.
She's just kicking his dead body.
Train car, and the window view is a holographic projection. This is obviously all make-believe.
I feel like it is.
Listen,
What
I'm
is that,
obviously a little
though?
old for make-believe, but Courtney is not somebody I would have had over to my pretty pretend palace. Ever. She'd always want to be the daddy, the doctor, and the prime minister of
Yeah.
all my dolls. And they
True.
won't like that one bit. I mean, wouldn't. If I still played with them. Which I don't.
If I did.
Okay, everybody, we've got to chill out and get back to the studio. Which will happen most effectively when I tell the producers that this violates my contract. No bars? How does my play have
Oh
no
snap!
bars?
Violate your contract.
Well, I'm gonna draw Chris's shadow outline thing just like they do in the movies. Why do they do that anyway?
Well, she's done moves him, so
Duncan, climb out of the ceiling hatch and go find Chef or a producer or somebody.
There's a
Why do I
trap
get to be the
door.
lucky one?
Because you're the only one that can handle it.
oh snap!
I know.
Those are the words he wanted to hear. Those are exactly the words he wanted to hear.
I don't
What?
like this.
The timing of that.
Brushed up against my leg. Something brushed up against my leg.
I keep brushing up against things that feel suspiciously like legs.
Interesting, Harold.
Yeah. It's a real train, and I won't be going back out there again.
It's a real
This is
train.
real. And if we're really stuck in this car, then somebody here must be the murderer.
Oh, can't you be serious?
I am. What is more serious than a murder?
Yeah, he's got got the little accent.
He's gone.
He's disappeared.
Aliens got him.
They did the outline too.
This is a setup. Duncan, go check to see if he's in one of the other cars.
I'm going to do
Duncan
something
looks pretty messed up.
too, and find out who done it before it gets too late. I don't want to get murdered. In my sleep.
Murdered.
I don't want to get murdered.
Everybody's doing it too now.
He wasn't murdered. He walked away. They're messing with your heads. Your little hollow pinheads.
Pinheads.
I'd be dusting the place for prints.
Yes? Good idea.
Yes.
I'll collect evidence too.
Ah!
What is it?
It's one of Duncan's green hairs.
That means nothing.
Where's that annoying music coming from?
He pulled out keyboard.
When the body disappeared.
The other cars are empty. What?
These nitwits think you did it.
Chris refused to give Courtney a reward, which clearly upset her.
And she's your love interest.
That's called a motive.
Love interest? She made me go up on the roof and she stole my prints and DNA.
Guys, let's not get sidetracked. We all know it's just a scam. Next, you'll be saying it was Professor Plum in the
Oh, no, they're all gonna go-
sandwich.
That
They're
hair
all
could've
suspicious of
fallen off my
Duncan.
head when we found the body.
Book 'em.
Oh no.
Why suspect Duncan? Any good detective knows 50% of the time, the husband or wife is who done it. The other 50% of the time, it's the guy with the mohawk. He's the killer.
That is some terrible detective work.
I'll get us back to set, and then you'll be cleared. Just hang in there.
This feels a little too familiar for comfort.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
that
bet
they
it does.
They keep listening to. We should be looking for other clues just in case. We still have to figure out how Chris died. Can you die if somebody poisons your hair gel? Cause he uses a lot of that. Oh, blah 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 blah.
This is the same person who thought Chris was buried alive. Doesn't it make more sense to help me try to get us off this train?
If I do, can I still use this?
Yes. And congratulations on being too sensible to listen to Lindsey.
Yeah? Well, what do you know? I could be just as right about this as anybody.
I have to admit that I was still unsure about the whole murder thing. But Lindsey didn't have to know that. The key to being a leader is making decisions. I've made all my decisions for the next 4 years. Want to know
Oh,
what I'm
wow.
having for breakfast next April 22nd?
Wow. That's impressive.
If this train was solar powered, like my set at home,
What time was it?
Years. Want to know what I'm having for breakfast next April 22nd?
I thought she said the
my
year.
set at home, we could just throw a giant parka over it. That'd be easier.
Still easy.
Harold.
Just stop the wheels, stop the train.
We don't need any help, right, Beth? We'll solve this case on our own. Ooh.
Not at this rate.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely not at this rate.
I love Lindsey, but I'm not sure if I want to put all my eggs into that basket.
Yeah, I don't blame
2
you.
heads are better than 1, but 3 heads are better than 2. And any head is probably better than Lindsey. I'll just go see what Courtney and Harold are up to.
That's probably
No
true.
commitment, just checking. What if we throw something into the path of the wheels to stop them?
That sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Hey,
Oops.
Huh.
We have this giant soda bottle from the party.
I feel sticky.
Good. That's not gonna do anything. It's a pillow. You guys aren't even trying.
Put on a fur coat and let's see how he'd look as Bigfoot. Ha!
Aha!
Sorry. Continue.
Here we have a suspicious napkin covered on opposite ends with some kind of orange powder.
Ah,
And
yes.
the bottle was held like a murder weapon. And here we have Courtney eating a bag of orange cheese.
Yes.
Which she refused to share. Therefore, Courtney was the only one to have orange, cheesy fingers.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Really? The prints don't lie.
I was framed. Who are you going to believe? Dingbat over here, or someone who
Huh.
actually
Did she actually get it?
Have her.
I think so.
Oh, I really had you guys.
Maybe.
You look good in rubber, don't you think? Crackerjack special effects, dudes.
Whoa,
I knew it.
Coolio.
Everybody had to know that, though.
Harold.
Threaten to quit your hosting job unless they give you an extra big budget to psych the kids out.
I was not psyched out. I knew.
Nonetheless, the winner of today's reward challenge is the person who solved the crime. And that person is Detective Lindsey.
Wow.
For
Impressive.
Detective Lindsey, her
Color me surprised.
This isn't fair. I won 2 portions already. I was the one who knew you weren't dead. She couldn't even tell the difference between a human being and a rubber dummy. Besides, I didn't do it. I'm innocent.
They all say that. The reward that Lindsey will be enjoying tonight is a night at the movies with a friend of her choice.
Oh, it's been so long since I've been to the movies.
Wow. I'm not sure she's gonna be picking you though.
Sorry that we all accused you.
Happens all the time. No probs.
Wow.
Movies with me?
No way. Oh my gosh. She actually accepted too.
It's Goodmanton.
Oh my gosh. Chris. He's not a good actor.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
This should be good, huh?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is an interesting mix-up.
At least we'd have something to say to each other. But it was a good strategistical, logical move. Because it messed with Courtney's head.
She's actually thinking.
Not fair.
How can I be mad at Lindsey? Watching Courtney be jealous was the best. Especially when she tried to pretend she didn't care.
Who cares? Not me.
Oh yeah.
Care what?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're totally unaffected.
I do not care.
Yeah, I hear the tears in your voice.
I gotta tell you, it's great to be able to share some quality time with someone who really gets me.
Oh yeah.
No? Really though, it's a relief to be with someone I actually like.
Oh yeah.
You've got the most
Oh my
adorable
gosh.
nose.
No way.
Oh, hey, you're here.
That's a little bit weird, Chris. That's a little bit weird. You got an ego?
On Total Drama Action.
Oh my gosh, we didn't get a vote! No, I wanted a vote! I wanted a vote! Oh man, no vote! I wanted to vote somebody off. I want to guess. That's what I want meant. I wanted to guess who was gonna get voted off. My guess would have been Lindsey until the end of this episode. The end of this episode changed my vote. I don't know to who though. I don't know who though, but I don't think it's Lindsey anymore. Oh god, so there's an ending here? No, there's not. It's just the black screen. Okay, well that's episode 20. We are getting closer and closer. That's like less than 7 episodes now. We're less than 7 episodes, and then we're on to the next one. Unless it's a special or some kind of continued thingamajig. I think the last episode's like an hour long, which is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna look at anything. I'm just gonna look at the time. I'm just looking at the time. It's almost an hour long. It's 45 minutes. And yeah, so episode 20, get a clue. I guess it makes sense now in hindsight. You know, they got the detective stuff out, and it was all a bit of Sherlock Holmes episode, if you will. Even though it was a little bit of a thinking. I'm surprised nobody saw that note before a little bit earlier, or made the connections. But I will say that whatever happens next, whoever's going to be voted off next, I'm trying to think, like, who would it be? I keep trying to think, but right now it's like, it's a very solid team. Like, Harold has no reason to be voted off. Beth seems a little iffy if she could stay in there. I don't know why. I mean, she hasn't really done anything in particular. Lindsey is still iffy, but she's climbed back up after, like, getting the W from Courtney. So that kind of makes me think maybe the tables have turned, and maybe Courtney's gonna get voted off now. But then it's like another part of me just does not think Courtney would come in and then get voted off again so soon. So like, I feel like it's gonna be Courtney's gonna be hanging in there a little bit longer. That's just where my thought process is right now in terms of who's sticking in, who's hanging in there. It just feels like Courtney is not gonna get voted off, even though right now she just seems the most logical option to get voted off next time. Whatever, I guess we'll see when the next time I start play. Who knows, I might change my mind by the next time. This is just what I'm thinking right now. So until the next one, I'll be here. I'll be waiting. Until then though, bye.